good morning, and welcome to day 21. It is Sunday, so I am getting ready to go to Zinc. Mom hasn't left yet. She's running a little late this morning as well, so I've just put my hair up in a top knot. I want to leave it down, but it's still going to be like 85 or 86 today, so it's going to be a bit warm. But I am wearing one of my new Dress Barn tops, one of the two that I decided to keep. I washed them both last night. Last night I just did some laundry, cleaned up my kitchen a bit. Of course now it's a mess again. Do you ever have one of those days where you think you're going to like really do up your makeup? Like you really want to have the full look, and then you sit down to do it and you just can't be bothered anymore? That's how I'm feeling. So I think I'm going to just use one of the shades from the Pretty Vulgar Rising Phoenix palette. I think I'm just going to use Fierce Desire, which is this one right here, just all over the lid. It just kind of goes on coppery, kind of like a light copper. So if I do that just as like an all over wash of color, it kind of looks like I put some thought into my makeup this morning, even though I just want to get back in bed. We're getting to that time of the month where things are just going to get a little extra rough for the next week or so. I've got a monster growing under my chin here. It hurts so bad. It's just this hard knot of pain under the skin. So I've got one of my Alba Botanica patches on it just so that I don't aggravate it throughout the day. And I think I'm going to take some of Light My Fire, which is the dark matte on this side, and just put that in the crease and outer corner a little bit, just to add a tiny bit of depth. I'm not going for like a full smoky look or anything like that. Today probably should have been a day that I used my cream eyeshadow sticks or something. Those are always good when I don't feel like doing anything. I'm going to take some of the Marc Jacobs Highlighter Gel Eye Crayon in Rococo, which is a nice soft brown, and put that into the lash line. Now mascara. I think I'm liking the Buxom, what was this? The Big T's Plumping Mascara. I've used this a couple times since I first tried it in a previous vlog this month. I am liking it overall. I find that the thicker end is really good for just really getting all the lashes coated, but then the tapered end is really good for the outer flick and the inner corner and kind of the detail work of just getting my lashes how I like them. So I usually start off with the thicker end and just get them all kind of coated, and then I kind of tilt so that it's more the tapered end and just start really almost kind of sculpting and brushing my lashes, like getting them going in the direction that I want, flicking out on the tips of the lashes to make sure that from root to tip of the lash they're all getting mascara. It clumps a tiny bit, but not a lot. Not so much that I'm like really irritated. Some mascaras on me just clump like crazy. I can't remember which one I was trying recently that claimed to not clump, and then it clumped really bad. Okay, concealer under the eyes. My Becca Corrector Concealer Brightener is too long of a name, but it's my favorite thing these days for my under eyes. And then some Touche Éclat across my cheeks. Blend that out. And some concealer. Not putting any over the one that's my patch is on. Just not been having the best skin days the last couple weeks. I've got a facial this week on Wednesday, so hopefully she will take care of it all. Now set this. I'm going to set this with my Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot. I'm going to use the Rose Quartz highlighter. Honestly, as much as I love the Champagne Pop highlighter, and I do really like it because it's very dramatic, I think the Rose Quartz highlighter in this palette has become one of my favorites because I can really buff it into the skin and just get this beautiful kind of all over glow. I'm just adding some more blush. I think I'm going to kind of layer my blush and my highlighter a little bit, and I'll put some more highlighter. That'll do. And then I use a little bit of my Hourglass finishing powder and then I'm good. Oh, I should put a lipstick on. Oh, maybe I will do this one. This is Bite Beauty in the shade Chai. Let's give that a whirl. I always forget what a pretty color this is, especially for autumn. It's just a really nice kind of brick red. Okay, definitely wearing this today. We'll probably all come off at lunch, but that's okay. Now I need to switch out my handbag. I got my shoes, finish getting ready. Hello, I'm home. Had a bit of... The day was going so well, and then I came home. Let me set you down for a minute. Yeah, so Mom and I went to Whole Foods. After lunch we walked around Kierland a bit, which was really nice. We went into Z Gallerie. Always stuff to tempt me in there, but I managed to resist. And then we went into Crate and Barrel, where I wasn't able to resist. I'll show you that stuff in a second. Then we went to World Market, where I also wasn't able to resist, but that's more grocery type stuff. So I feel like what I spent at World Market can get wrapped into my grocery budget bill for the week. So what I got were 4 bottles of the Samuel Smith organic cider. I love this stuff. So I bought 4 bottles. I only have 3 left because when I got home just now, I tried setting my stuff down and they fell off of where I set them. And so I've had to throw out the little bottle bag. I have a reusable bottle bag from World Market that I love because it's got slots, dividers, so you can put 4 bottles in. And the whole bottle just broke within the bag. I'm so upset. So I have a spot in front of my chair where they fell and where the majority of the cider spilled out. And then I've had to use my new spray mop, which I probably now need to change the pad on that, to mop my kitchen floor because when I carried the bag in to try to get it over the sink, it left a trail of cider. So I probably also have a trail of cider in my living room. So yeah, so bought 4, I have 3 left. And then I bought 3 of the bottle green elderflower sparkling presses, 3 of the elderflower only, and then 1 of the pomegranate and elderflower, which is really good. I still like the regular elderflower the most, but I do like this. Yeah, so I got those, and then the last thing from World Market, gotta buy it early, make sure I've got it for the first day. I'm more than a month ahead of myself. I bought my advent calendar. So this is the Heidel brand. Yeah, Heidel. Made in Germany. I think this is for all I know, this could be the brand that I have used since I was a small child, because for as long as I can remember, I've had a German chocolate advent calendar. So I have that now. Probably just slip this back behind my coffee station. And then let me take you back into the other room and I will get my Crate and Barrel bag and show you what I got at Crate and Barrel. I went into Crate and Barrel because my mom actually needed some stuff. I didn't, but that didn't stop me because we're coming into the time of year where I really do have very little self-control. Once the holiday stuff comes out, I just go crazy. So I got 2 ornaments, but I can display these now because they're more fall autumnal themed. I'm not sure where I will put them though. If I had more, I'd add them to what's hanging from the ceiling. But they're these gold leaves, and then they've got the little acorn attached to them. So I got 2 of those. They were $5.95 each, $6, so not bad. Yeah, I just thought those were really, really pretty. And then I got a candle. I told my mom I'm not gonna let myself burn this until November at the earliest, but I think I'm going to make myself finish up the spiced cider candle from Anthropology before I start this one, so that I've got kind of one expensive candle burning at a time. Oh, I can smell this one just opening the box. I'm gonna have to keep it in the box because it doesn't have a lid, so I want to keep it as fresh as possible. But it's in this beautiful kind of, what do they call this? Mercury glass, I think. Yeah, I think the label said mercury glass, but it's that kind of antiqued glass. So it's got a silver reflection on the inside, or like a golden silver reflection on the inside. But then a lot of these little spots have holes. So as it burns down, it's gonna glow from within. It smells so good. So they call this Winter White. Yes, Winter White. I'm putting it back in the box. It's called Winter White, and it is frosted cypress with white amber infused with bright peppercorn, cardamom, and citrus spice to evoke the essence of a crisp winter's day, which Lord knows we don't get crisp winter days in Arizona. So I've got to create my own with a candle. It smells so good. I'm going to package it up. It was $28, so it was not a cheap candle, especially for how many ounces? 9 ounces. Not a cheap candle, but just smells so good. I'm definitely going to be on the hunt for a less expensive dupe of this, but just in case I can't find one, I wanted to buy this one. Okay, so yeah, I'm obsessed with this candle. I cannot wait until I can start burning it. What the heck noise was that? Did you hear that? I have never heard that noise. I don't know if that was something with my air conditioning turning off or something else. I have never heard that noise before. 5 years of living in this apartment, I've never heard that noise before. That is the weirdest thing. Anyway, I've been rambling for 22 minutes. I'm going to have to cut a good chunk of this out. I'm going to go find, hopefully, a funny movie to watch. I'm going to get some water because I think I'm feeling a little bit dehydrated. I'm going to light my leaves candle, make it at least smell like fall in here even if it doesn't feel like fall, and I will talk to you guys later.